Welcome to another video with PulseFeed 360. We have a very vital thing to share with you today. Stay with us, watch to the end, and enjoy. Let's get right into it.
In the latter part of last year, specifically in September 2025, Nigerian intelligence agencies uncovered a plot allegedly orchestrated by some military officers aimed at overthrowing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and assassinating key top government officials in order to seize political power. Nigeria Democracy Journey. The uncovering fact of the case suited for our democratic journey in Nigeria has embarked on its own struggle with the totality of peace. Since independent, it is no. The Nigeria democratic journey has actually suffered from military intervention since the past decades. Since the time after independence, Nigeria has actually been battling with the fear of the military taking over government. With unsure widespread wired news late last year, in September 2025, there was an alleged conspiracy within its own armed forces that reportedly showed an attempt to overturn the government and assassinate national figures in order for them to take over. How the plot first surfaced. In September 2025, intelligence gathered by the Army headquarters and the State Security Service, SSS, began revealing troubling signs. A serving military officer, alarmed by what he knew, reportedly contacted senior command, fearing legal and moral consequences if he stayed silent. Around the same time, the SSS had independently detected signs that some serving army officers were planning to destabilize the government and undermine Nigeria's democracy. Faced with corroborating evidence from multiple sources, the two security bodies launched a discreet joint operation aimed at preempting the threat. Early in the morning of the 30th of September 2025, coordinated arrests were carried out in various locations. The official aim was to neutralize suspected planners and collaborators before their intentions could be realized. A plot with deadly intentions. Investigative reports later indicated that the plan went well beyond mere unhappiness within the ranks. Some of the alleged conspirators were said to have plotted not only to remove President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but also to assassinate key national figures including Vice President Kashim Shettima, Senate President Godswill Akpabio and Speaker of the House Tajuddin Abbas simultaneously if possible. Sources reported that informants were allegedly embedded within sensitive locations including the presidential villa, monitoring the movements of officials who had been marked for elimination. The plotters also planned to detain senior service chiefs to limit resistance once operations began. Immediate aftermath and silence. Once the initial arrests were made, President Tinubu was briefed. A visibly shaken administration cancelled the 1st of October National Independence Day parade, a rare deviation from tradition that underscored the gravity of events unfolding behind closed doors. A special panel, led by the Chief of Defense Intelligence, was tasked with further investigation. Despite mounting reporting by national media, the Defense Headquarters initially described the arrests as related to indiscipline and breaches of service regulations, leaving the public unaware of the more serious allegations. In October 2025, at least 16 military officers were formally detained in connection with the alleged plot. They came from across the Army, Navy, and Air Force, with the majority serving in frontline combat roles such as the Infantry Corps. The officers publicly identified by rank and name included Brigadier General Musa Abubakar Sadiq, Colonel M. E. Munji, Lieutenant Colonel S. Bapa, Major A. These officers span a range of ranks and experiences, from senior commanders to mid-level leadership within the Nigerian Armed Forces. From denial to official confirmation. For months after their detention, the military publicly denied reporting of a coup, insisting the matter was part of routine internal discipline. But in January 2026, Defense Headquarters reversed course. It confirmed that the investigation had concluded, and that several officers had been implicated in an attempt to overthrow the government. Major General Samela Yuba, the Director of Defense Information, said those found to have evidence against them would be formally arraigned before a military judicial panel, in line with the Armed Forces Act. This marks a significant step toward accountability within one of Nigeria's most sensitive institutions. What comes next? Trials and accountability. Under military law, serving officers accused of treason or plotting to subvert constitutional order are typically tried by military tribunals. Those whose actions cannot be exclusively dealt with under service law may also face civil prosecution. The forthcoming trials will be closely watched by Nigerians and regional observers as the scheduled court-martial processes unfold. The world will be watching how Nigeria navigates its most sensitive civil-military challenge in decades, proving that the rule of law, not the barrel of a gun, determines its future. 3 questions are to be thrown here. Do you really think military regime is the best for Nigeria? Do you really think military coup can overcome the government? Do you think the people are truly tired of democracy?
Watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Kindly share and subscribe.